Good morning, students. So again we will discuss ninth class maths chapter number 4 or part you can say 4 related to this chapter. We are solving exercise 4.3. We have done up to question number 4. Question number 5, I am telling you can solve from the choice given below. Choose the equation whose graphs are given. You have to tell these graphs given, two graphs 4.6 and 4.7. You have to tell these are graph of which equation. Which equation? This is given here like this, for figure 4.6 this given, for figure 4.7 this given. So if you don't know which satisfying the equation, it's meaning that are the solution of this equation. If you can look here, in the first we can take 5 parts given. First is y equal to x. Second is given x plus y is equal to 0. Third is given y equal to 2x given. And fourth is given, what's given? 2 plus 3y is equal to 7x. And this graph is given here. So you have to tell from the choice given below, choose the equation whose graphs are given in the this figure 4.6 and 7. At what point we can check? -1 and 1 we can check, 0 0 we can check, and one more given here, 1 and -1. So many points lying in this. If any equation satisfying these points, coordinate axis, then satisfying remaining also. First part we are taking, if x equal to -1 and y equal to 1, this implies y is not equal to x. So this equation not satisfying this coordinate, it's meaning this is not the solution of this. Second one satisfying, third one again not satisfying. So it's not this equation not satisfying this. So this is not a graph of this equation. Look one time, second part. X plus y equal to 0. So x is equal to -1 and y equal to -1. Check it. -1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Satisfying. Second one, 0 0. This implies 0 plus 0 equal to 0. X is 0, y is 0. Satisfying second also. Third one, check if x is equal to 1 and y equal to -1. So what? X is 1, -1 equal to 0. Satisfying. It's meaning satisfying all is what? All the points satisfying. It's meaning this is the graph of this equation. Now third part you can take. Third part, y equal to 2x. So first point take -1 and 1. So it's meaning 1 is equal to 2 into -1. Not equal. 1 is not equal to -2. It's meaning not satisfying. So it's not a graph of this equation also. Fourth one, 2 plus 3y is equal to 7x. Put these value, 2 plus 3 into 1 is equal to 7 into -1. So what is this? 5 is not equal to -7. So this is also not a graph of this equation. So this is a graph of which equation? This x plus y. So in this way you can solve second part also. Try to solve it. This is also easy. So I think all of you understood. Now we can discuss about what? Question number 6. Question number 6 of exercise 4.3. So much easy portion. So this is this. If the work done by a body on application of constant force, let the constant force is what? Let the constant force is what? F you can see. and constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. So its meaning F is directly proportional to what? D. D is what? Distance traveled by the body when applying force what? F. Understood? Express this in the form of equation into variable and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 unit. Also read from the graph the work done and the distance traveled by the body 2 unit. So what's it become? F is equal to kd. Understood? K is what? Constant. Understood or not? Yes or no? So how can you solve? How can you solve? So this. Now you have to find out work done by the body is equal to what? Applied force into the distance. So what you can say? W equal to FD. Understood? Understood? So but F is constant. How much given? 5 units given. So W equal to 5D. Understood? In this way you can write here also. F is not directly proportional. W is directly proportional to the D. Work done by the body is depend on what? Distance traveled by the body. So now W equal to 5D. Now graph of it. Graph after this I am telling first question, I am telling first part saying what's the work done by the body. Also read from the graph. This you have to read from the graph. So we drawing the graph of it, taking here also two variable. Which variable? D and W. D and W. So what you can say? Here you can take D and here is W. Understood? If D is 0, so W is also what? 0. Yes or no? If D is what? 1, then what's W? 5. And if D is 2, then what's W? W is what? This. And if we can say W is 2, what's D? So put here 2 is equal to 5D and D equal to 2 by 5. You have to read from the graph also this. So graph is like this. This is the origin. So work done by the body we are taking here. And this is the distance traveled. So you can take, this is what you can take 1, this is what you can take 2, here what you can take, this is 5, this is 10, this is 15, this is 20, this is 3, you can take. So this is graph of it. This is one point is this 0, both are 0. D and W both are 0. Here is this. If D is 1, this is D and this is W. D is 1 and what is this? 5. Coming like this. D is 2, so what is this? This is 10. If you can take 3, this is what? 15. So what's the graph of this? Graph of this, it's like this. It's a straight line. Okay, distance traveled increase, it's meaning work done by the body is also increase. And in your given, this is first part given, the work done by the body when the distance traveled by the body is 2 unit. So 2 unit is what here? This. So work done by the body is how much? When D equal to 2, so W equal to 5 into 2, 10. Understood? Second case, when D equal to 0, so W is also 5 into 0 is equal to 0. From the graph also you can look this. And when 2 units distance traveled by, work done by is this body is this 10 units. So understood, I think all of you. So now question number 7, exercise 4.3. Yamini and Fatima, 2 students of class 9th of a school, together contributed rupees 100 toward the Prime Minister Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfies this data. You may take their contribution as this is so much easy. Let the contribution of Yamini, how much? Rupees X. Let the contribution of Fatima, how much? Rupees Y. Now what? According to the question saying both contribution how much? 100 rupees, and you have to write a linear equation in 2 variables. So x plus y is equal to 100. This is a linear equation in 2 variables. Understood? This you can write in linear equation in 1 variable also, but here given write this in the 2 variable. Now question number 8, 4.3. In countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit. In countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Here is a linear equation that converts the Fahrenheit into Celsius. Here given F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. Here one variable is this and another variable is this. So it is a linear equation in 2 variables. Which variable? Fahrenheit and Celsius are its variable. Draw the graph of the linear equation above using Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit for y-axis. You can easily draw. To draw this graph, you need what you need? Your table you need. Easily you know how can draw graph of this. I can tell about this table of it. So this is C, this is F. You can take. If C equal to 0, put value C equal to 0, F equal to 32. C equal to 1, how much? C equal to, you can take, sorry, 5. Then how much is this? 5 cancel 5, this is 41. 10 you are taking, then what's it's become? 50. 15 you are taking, then how much? 55. 59, sorry, increase of 9. So take here like this. Here is what? Celsius you can take in this direction, and here is what? Fahrenheit. This you can take, this is 0, 0, this is 5, you can take, this you can take 10, this you can take 15, more you want to take, then 20 you can take. Then how can you take this? 32 you can take. 32 you can take like this, this is 32. Or you can take like this 30. This is what? 60. This is what? 90. Understood? In between this, how much is this? This is 45. Yes or no? This is between this 45. This is divided into 15 equal parts. You need 32. So divide into 15 parts. This is 31. This is 32. So coming like this. Understood? In this way 41 is near about this. Otherwise another way also you can take like this. If don't understand this, this is 5, 10, 15 Celsius in this direction and Fahrenheit in this direction. You can take this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 you can take. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 32 where? In between this. Divide this part also into how many equal parts? 10 equal parts, and 2 you can take like this. This is your 32. Similarly, after 40 what's coming? 41 coming here. 15, 10 what's coming? Sorry, this again telling this. Graph value wrong taken. So this is Celsius taken in this side, this in Fahrenheit taken in this side. This is 0, this is 5, this is 10, this is 50. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and this is 60. This is 50, 40, 30, 20, and this is 10. At the value of 0, how much? This is 32. 32 is near about this. You can divide this again into parts. When it is 5, what's it's become? 541 become like this. When 10, this become equal to what? 50 become. When 15, this is 59, near about this become. On graph paper, this coming. So this coming like this. Its graph is like this. So sorry for that. That's value. I'm thinking at 5 it's 32. So second part given. If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, convert this into, find out Fahrenheit. F equal to what's given? 9 by 5 C plus 32. And C equal to what's given? 30 degrees Celsius given. So F is what? 9 by 5 into 30 plus 32. 5 6. It's meaning F equal to 54 plus 32. How much? 86 Fahrenheit. Second, you can show. Fourth one is given if the temperature is 0 degree Celsius, C equal to 0. As you know, F equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32 and C is equal to 0, which means F equal to 32. So it's meaning even Celsius temperature is 0 degree Celsius, it's meaning in Fahrenheit how much? It is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Understood? Fourth one given, important one is this. Is there any temperature where is numerically the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius? We are saying these both are equal, it's meaning F equal to C. Understood? So here F equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32 and both become equal. So in place of F we can write what? C equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. Bring in this side C minus 9 by 5 C equal to 32. What's your LCM? 5 is your LCM, C is your outside. It's meaning 5 minus 9 is equal to 32. So what's its meaning? Minus 4C by 5 equal to 32. So this implies what? Minus 4C equal to 32 into 5 is equal to 160. So this implies minus 4C equal to 160 and C equal to minus 160 by 4. 4 3 ja, 4 4 ja, 16, 0, minus sign. So it's meaning C equal to F equal to minus 40 degrees Celsius. These both become equal, Celsius and Fahrenheit. This is important. So this is all about this exercise. So we will next equation of linear equation parallel to x-axis and y-axis tomorrow we will discuss. Thank you all of you.